it's interesting because I was having this epiphany by talking to one of my clients. So we host our own podcast, but we also teach and coach other people how to podcast and how to grow their listener base, how to monetize their show, things like that. And then as I was talking to one of our clients, they were asking, "Hey, what is it that you did to grow my listener base? How did that work? How did that happen? And can you show me how many people that came through your marketing efforts are listening to my podcast and give me ratings and reviews of my podcast? And how many of them are coming from my own efforts?" Because it's obvious that he was doing a lot of time and attention on his own and helping him. He was making phone calls and asking people for honest ratings and reviews. And so he was like, he basically saying something like, "I've called one or 200 people and I've gotten like about 120 of these written reviews. How do I know if you even did anything?" And my thought was, well, we measure and track everything that we do. And so we went in and we keep a daily log every single day. We are taking screenshots of everything, and we are looking to see how many ratings and reviews they got today, tomorrow, the next day, yesterday, the day before. And we had taken this information for him and through his podcast through the entire 13 months that we have been working with him. And so all we had to do was go in to all of our screenshots and all of our measuring and tracking, because that which we measure we can change. That which we're tracking, which we're paying attention to, we can know if it's being affected or not. And so it was easy for me to answer that question of what is it that we did to help him. And so we look into our private message campaign. So we go to the manager and we say, "Hey, I need a report for the last 13 months on his podcast to see what we were doing and what was going on, who we were talking to," because we have names of everybody that we had talked with about his podcast in order to get in front of his perfect avatar.